Hello, welcome back to Hunter's Instinct. There's something I was wanting to touch up about a little bit, and that's the knives we use out in the field. And most knives I've used out in the field is the buck knife. I've got probably about 3 or 4 of them, and they all work good. I'm going to show you some of the ones that I've got. And then I'm going to show you another knife that I picked up a couple weeks ago. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but I'm going to start off with the 119. This is the 119. It's a big blade, big handle. It fits good, and I've had this one for years, probably since I was little, and probably about 30 years, and I've never used this out in the field. It's still got the factory edge on it, and probably one of the reasons why I haven't used it out in the field yet is because of the big blade, and I'm going to tell you why. Here's the knife that I use out in the field. It's the 105. I've had this and probably a little bit less than I've had that one. I probably had this for about 20 years now, or a little bit more. This is a 105, and it's the small blade. Prior to the 119, you'll see the reason why I say it's a small blade. See the difference? But handle-wise, it's a little skinnier. The 119 is a little bit thicker, and I've always used this one. It's just because of the skinny blade. When you're gutting a deer, you know, if you got a skinny blade, you can get up in there and you really don't have to worry about, you got more room to maneuver around with the skinnier blade than you do with the big thick blade, big wide blade. And this is versatile. You can gut a deer, you can skin a deer. Anything you want to do with it, you can practically do it on any big game animal. And when you do put an edge on it, the steel that buck knives use, it holds edge good. I think I sharpened this one probably back in August, when me and Uncle Mikey killed them 2 bucks, and I've skinned out, gutted 2 deer after that, and it's still got probably a real good edge. I could probably do 2 more. I like to, these knives here, we got them down to where we can do about 4 deer, gutting them before we really won't have to sharpen them. But now here's a real pretty knife that Buck Knife has put out. This is the, here it is. This is the 121 Boone and Crockett edition. As you can see on it, it's got commitment to hunters. I think you can see that pretty good. And on here on the handle, it's got Boone and Crockett club, and then on the case, it's got the Boone and Crockett club. This is a real nice knife. I just carry it for a backup, just in case. But this is really my son's knife, and I don't know if I probably carry it because of that too, but I ain't never used it. It's never been used at all. And I got another one here. It's a 103, and it's, blade wise, it's a little bit shorter than the 105, but thickness wise, it's wider, probably even wider than the 119. But this is made for like skinning. but we probably use this more in the kitchen than we do out in the field. And that blade to me for gutting is just way too wide. Once you get up in there, that point, you'll probably hit something with the point, and then you'll start smelling something, and then that's no good. So, and then this one is my carrying knife. It's a 346. Got the pretty handle, easy grip, got the clip, and this is the second one I've owned. The first one I bought, it had chipped the tip, the clear coat was coming off, and these screws back here on the clip wouldn't stay tight. So I called Buck Knives up and told the guy what my problem was, and he simply emailed me the paperwork that I needed to send it back. And so I got it done, filled it out, sent the knife back, and within 3 weeks I had me a new one. So Buck Knives customer service is excellent on that part, and I'm very pleased how they treated me and everything. If I had a question or anything, I just call them up and tell them what was going on, and they would answer all my questions and everything. So customer service, warranty, and everything for a Buck Knife is excellent. And good thing about Buck Knives, if you can see right there, made in USA. So it's they're real good on that part, and they stand behind their product. And that's one of the reasons why I've stayed with Buck Knives over the years. And last knife that I've got, I just picked this up a couple weeks ago, and it is the Outdoor Edge. And I don't really know too much about them. I've been reading up and about like everybody else, looking on YouTube about them and stuff, and they seem like they're getting pretty good ratings so far. But I went ahead and picked this one up. First off, I want to start off with the handle. See how it's textured. And then this one's called the Flipping Blaze. And then on one side, you got a regular knife blade. And as you can see, it's got these on both sides, so it's versatile. If you're left-handed, right-handed, and you know, like I shoot left-handed and do a lot of stuff left-handed, I can open up with my left hand. That's the regular knife blade. Now here's the gutter blade. As you can see on the top, it's dull. So I guess when you make your slit with this part, you just put this up in there and do your magic. But I'm still not sold on it. I don't know much about them. I ain't really used one of these knives. I'm not really for sure exactly where they're made at. I can't tell you if they're USA made or what part is made. Let's see if I can't find it on here. Nope. But it seems like it's pretty sharp out of the box. And it does come with a case. And this is not the only knife that they have got out. But you know, I'd rather use a style knife like this with everything fixed than I would one of these, because I used to gut deer with a knife like this, and I had a real bad accident when it flipped back on me, and it cut me up pretty good when I was younger, and that's the reason why I've always stayed with this style knife. But yeah, you know, I'm gonna keep working with this one and see what I'll do. But you know, right now I'm sold on buck knives, and that's probably what I'll be using until I quit hunting. So I think I just picked this one up just to be a little curious about the design and the works of it and everything. But like I said, you know, my money right now is going to go on a buck knife. But it's just because I ain't used this enough, I guess, to really know what is what on it. But other than that, I hope this helps you out a lot. And you know, if you're looking for a good knife, you know, there's plenty out there, but check out Buck Knives first. And like I said, you know, they stand behind their product, and their customer service is excellent, and their blades are excellent. Their handles feel comfortable to your hand when you're using them out in the field. And they are coming out with more and more new knives every year. So you know, but I've always used the 105, and I'll probably continue using the 105, even if something happens to that one and I send it back, and or if I have to buy another one, I'll probably still stay with the 105. I hope this video helps you out when you go looking for a new knife, and just keep buck knives in your thoughts, and you won't be disappointed. So hope you like what you see. Hope this helps you out. Hit the subscribe, like, and notification share button, and we'll keep bringing videos to you, and see you on our next hunt.